Deputy Speaker, the Peter Principle is a concept in management which observes that people in a hierarchy tend to rise to a level of respective incompetence. Employees are promoted based on their success in previous jobs until they reach a level at which they are no longer competent. It's hard to find a better example of someone embodying the Peter Principle in a week where the opposition has vacated the field on the economy and think undermining social cohesion and the work of national security agencies is talking tough. All it's shown the Australian people is their true character, not turning up on the issues that matter and obsessed with the politics of division. Well, Deputy Speaker, the Albanese Labor government will always show up, take responsibility and bring people together to find solutions to the problems facing Australia. We know Australians are doing it tough right now, and that's why we're doing everything we can to help with the cost of living without adding pressure to inflation. That's why we're relieving cost of living pressures with cheaper childcare, cheaper medicines, strengthened paid parental leave and fee-free TAFE. That's why we're investing record amounts into Medicare and bulk billing. And that's why we're building new homes, investing in affordable housing and making renting fairer. Deputy Speaker, already we have seen bulk billing rates across Canberra increase by 5.6%, equating to an additional 17,417 GP bulk billed visits. Deputy Speaker, we are creating a record number of jobs in Australia and ensuring that workers in critical sectors receive increased wages. This includes 2.6 million Australians who are receiving real wages growth due to proper increases in the minimum wage, and as recently announced, a 15% wage increase for early childhood education and care workers. Deputy Speaker, people in these sectors are vital workers in the Australian community and vital workers in the Australian economy. And all Australian workers are benefiting from the Albanese Labor government's tax cuts, which ensure that every taxpayer pays less tax. 82,000 people in Bean, every single taxpayer received this tax cut. We are ensuring that Australians are earning more and keeping more of what they earn. This morning, the member for Kingston was in this chamber moving vital amendments for paid parental leave and superannuation, ensuring that Australians are earning more and keeping more of what they earn in the immediate future, but also ensuring that they're set up for the future and have security in retirement. For much of this week, we've been discussing a future made in Australia and the opportunities this presents for the Australian people and Australian economy. Actions to ensure that Australia is not just an active participant and player in a rapidly changing global marketplace by driving investment in new industries and encouraging the creation of secure jobs. Giving the Australian people and Australian businesses every opportunity to thrive, while those opposite through a nuclear haze can't refrain from talking Australian manufacturing down. Deputy Speaker, just earlier this afternoon we were discussing the Universities Accord and our work to reform the HECS help system to ensure that Australians of all backgrounds can access higher education. It's a key to our future prosperity. To ensure that debts are not allowed to balloon to levels that place higher education out of reach. Deputy Speaker, these are the actions the Albanese Labor government is taking to ensure Australians are supported. And where was the opposition when these meaningful actions were being taken? Deputy Speaker, doing what they always do, saying no. Deputy Speaker, I think the Prime Minister summed it up best yesterday. Nastiness is not strength, and it can't disguise an opposition that embodies the Peter Principle.